Now, after Yeshua's resurrection over Passover, we read in Acts that he spent the next 40 days with his disciples, and he gathered them together after 40 days, and he tells his disciples, do not leave Jerusalem, but wait. Tells them to go to Jerusalem, but wait for the gift that my Father has promised, which you have heard me speak about before. And we think about in Mark and we think about in John, various different places where he talked about this gift that he would give. And he says, for Yochanan immersed with water, but in a few days you will be immersed with the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. And so they gathered around and they said, Lord, are you now? Is now the time that you're going to restore the kingdom to Israel? It's a fascinating question. Imagine you've been traveling with Yeshua. You've been seeing all of his miracles. You've been watching all of these things, the multiplying of the loaves and all of these things. But then you're in Jerusalem and he's captured and he's crucified and then he dies and you don't understand. But then he resurrects from the dead and you're excited again. And now he's saying there's something that's big is going to happen. It must be that he's going to free us from Roman occupation and he's going to restore the kingdom to Israel. And so they say, now is now the time. And it's like he said to them, it's not for you to know the times or the dates, but you will receive power when the Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, comes on you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in Judea and Samaria, all the way to the ends of the earth. And then he's taken up into heaven before their eyes. Now, notice that Yeshua doesn't say, no, guys, you got it all wrong. Restoration of Israel is not the thing. We're moving away from the land of Israel. We're going out there. That's all supersessionism, replacement theology, all of that. It isn't that way. He doesn't say that. He just says, not yet. I will, but not yet. I've got work for you guys to do first, and you're going to need my Spirit inside of you in a new way to do this work that I have for you. And so important that we recognize that the work of the Ruach, and if you're paying attention to Asbury and all of these different things, we need to remember this. The work of the Ruach is not simply universal. The work of the Ruach is tied intimately and inseparably with the restoration of Israel. And then from there it goes out and becomes universal. And that's why it's so important that we Messianic Jews, that we receive this gift and that we live this out and embody the Ruach in our, let him come into our lives and open up, because it's the core of the Messianic Jewish purpose. Core of the Messianic Jewish purpose.